Earlier, our response was when things got just too difficult for us to handle. One of us always ended up feeling such a level of frustration that we thought that this issue would never be resolved. But after undergoing the marriage course, we realized that every issue is solvable. So, a quality decision that we've made is every time we have an issue, we try to sit and problem solve instead of thinking of quitting, or instead of thinking of even getting a third party involved. So that has been wonderful.
I learned from this course, the conflicts. I got the understanding from where the conflicts coming. Conflicts comes from the empty words. When we are using empty words, then conflict starts. So I learned from that course that we have to get very wise when we are speaking, and we have to think that what I am speaking, it should not hurt my partner.
I think for me it was forgiveness, because sometimes when we say that we forgive, but actually we keep the hurt or we keep the memory of it, which actually is not exactly unforgiveness part, but it's still somewhere deep within it is hurting. So it from that hurt oozes out a lot of bitterness without our knowledge. So going deep into the situations and actually telling each other that I forgive you and settling the account with each other is so important. And I believe it was the highlight when we went through the course.
It was good. There was another testimony of a couple that was married for about 3 years, and they said living in a place where marriages are breaking, people are having affairs, there was vulnerability building up. How secure is our marriage? And they shared from a totally different perspective, saying we never had that much issues, but there were fears that were there. There were unspoken things that were in their heart, and so the marriage course gave them that space to talk things through, share some of their fears, and also put down guidelines, put down a structure where they could talk and say, okay, this is what we do, this is what we don't do. And so the marriage course helped them in terms of defining things more clearly for their relationships.
The couples really enjoyed it. Some of them were talking about issues they had never talked about in their marriage, and it deepened their relationship. The material was really easy to use. The videos were excellent. Some of the couch sessions were so really nice, and we found the booklets, the handbooks, very useful. And we used it in our marriage time too. It was a real blessing. I strongly recommend this course to other churches if they would require every married couple to go through the course, and then to take the course beyond their churches to touch the unreached people. So many couples in our cities who are hurting and would be greatly benefited by the Alpha Marriage course.